Hi there and welcome. Today we'll be talking with Darryl Brennan, licensed massage therapist of Body of Work in East Windsor, Connecticut. So stay tuned. Darryl, thanks for taking the time to meet with us today. I know you're a very busy guy.
My pleasure.
And you're always all over the place and booked.
Always willing to take time out.
Okay. And full disclosure, I am one of his clients. Talk to us about the different types of services that you offer your clients.
Services I offer, pretty much, all my massages are done by time. All massages are tailored to the client's needs, whether they just come in to relax, whether they have injuries we're working on, whether they're athletes looking to perform better. We'll customize the massage around what their needs are, and depending on how much time they need, whether it's, we range from a quick 30-minute massage to a 2-hour massage. We do offer also assisted stretching, which can help, especially more with athletes, but it can help office workers too. Anyone who's at a job and they're stagnant and not moving around. The assisted stretching is anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes, and it's really just trying to loosen the muscles up and get them more pliable, so there's a lot less pain, a lot less pulling on the structure.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it for about 10 years, well over 10 years now. Started doing it part-time and then picked up about 3 years ago, opening my own office and going full-time.
Great. What did you do before this, and why did you decide to switch careers and go to this full-time?
I was many things over my lifetime. I've reinvented myself, being from graduating degree in accounting and being an accountant for 4 or 5 years, working in transportation and trucking, but the most recent one was for 22 years I was in IT, so I was behind the desk a lot. Kind of really fell into it, just a friend suggested I should do it, thought I had strong enough hands. So I ended up having some changes in life and had time in my hands and decided I'd give it a shot, and the rest is history.
What kind of education did you need to go into this new career?
One of the difficult things is each state has different requirements. There's no reciprocity between states. So Massachusetts, for example, is 550 class hours you need. Connecticut is like 650. Things could have changed, but usually what I did, I went part-time. It took me about a year. I was living in Pennsylvania at the time. My school is more aggressive. We have 800 class hours. I think even now, that was over 10 years ago, so it's a lot more now. But when I was going, it was whatever the state requirement for Class M in school, you had to pass the state certification, whether it be there was a national certification or the NBLEX, which I forget what the acronym is for, but Massage Body Works exam. So once you have your class hours and you pass the class, you're licensed, as long as you apply and keep up all your credentials.
Okay. And now you passed in Pennsylvania, and correct?
Correct.
And like when you came back down here in Massachusetts and Connecticut, did you have to recertify for these two states?
So I had to, it wasn't I had to take any other tests. I just had to prove my class hours. I had to prove passing an exam, and then I had some work experience.
When you were doing the training, or even now, is there anything that stuck with you, or something you really liked about?
I really feel that the thing that really attracted me to it was us helping people. I came from a job in an industry where it just felt like I was just churning out work, and not so much that I wasn't appreciated, but it was just, there was no joy in what I did. So with this, I know after every massage, I do know everyone comes out feeling much better, feeling more focused, and ready to tackle the day.
Are there any stories or moments or certain clients that really touched you and you feel happy, and you accomplished something and made them really feel real good?
I can recall one where I was working on her, and I'm not much of an energy-based practitioner. I'm more functional and structural. But I do believe there's room for energy. And one client I was working on, she had a lot of different ailments going on. So much I can't even remember what they were. There's so many, but I was working her hands and wrists, and when I was done, I put it down, her right hand, and she said thank you, but it struck a chord in me to where I was almost in tears. I couldn't believe what I was feeling, and then I calmed myself and went to the next hand because I said, this isn't me. I worked the next hand, and the same thing again. She said thank you, and it was such, I think, appreciation and such relief of pain that she felt. I felt her graciousness. I felt her how thankful she was for that moment, and it almost brought me to tears. So,
wow. Any challenges that you faced during the training or over the years?
Training was tough because I was working a full-time job when I was doing it.
Yes.
So I was as always, just trying to spread the word about the benefits of massage. And a lot of times people want the instant gratification. They want that endorphin rush. They want to spend the $50,000, $70,000 in a new car and get that great feeling that lasts for a month or two, and that's it.
Right.
Massage itself, while I don't think it's the answer to everything, I do believe it's part of a good wellness program. And if you think about the cost of it, you can probably give up your $7, $8 coffee at Starbucks once a day to pay for a massage that's going to make you feel better for the whole month.
Besides the work you do with the clients here, you go to different events road races and stuff like that, and talk to us a little bit about those.
Exactly. A lot of my earlier work was in sports massage, and I've done volunteer. I do like to do one volunteer event a year if I can try to. The first one I did was the Ironman in Lake Placid, which was 6 hours of just body after body after body.
Wow.
It's just post-event massage. I've worked the Boston Marathon 3 times. The U.S. Golf Open I've done in 2016 and 2022. And I'm currently still doing the Hartford Marathon.
Very good. Now, how long can you work before you just need a break?
I'm getting up there, so it's I'm tapping out at 5 hours. I'm pretty much done after that.
So before you start your sessions, how do you approach, especially if it's a new person or whatever, how do you approach the beginning of the session?
Well, there's always questions asked as they look at the intake form as of what they do for work, where they're from, things of that nature, so I get a better feel. Physical activity. Some of these things I will ask, the beginning part of the massage, I'll ask these things so I can get a better feel of areas I want to work on. But new clients, to make them feel comfortable, it's always, I explain everything we're going to do. I explain that the comfort level that they need needs to be the most important part of the massage. They have to feel comfortable and relaxed. In my mind, and I hope I convey this in my words to them, is that this is the safest place in the world you're ever going to be. Nothing bad will ever happen to you here, and you're in control of the massage. So I'm not going to sit there and just decide to do some type of, an odd movement on somebody. I'm going to ask them first if they're okay with it. And if throughout the massage, if my pressure's too deep, they know to just to let me know to back off. If they want more pressure, I can do that too.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us today.
My pleasure, Bob.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, and thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you on our next podcast. Take care.
Hello, my name is Josh Riley. I've been going to see Darryl as a client for about 14, maybe 15 months now. First, let me just start off by saying he's highly recommended. let everybody know he's just one of the best at what he does. He educates me every time I see him and has also given me homework so I can start to work on a lot of my problem areas, especially when it comes to my lower back. It gets kind of tight, and just sort of loosening things up on my own time. I travel about maybe an hour to see Darryl once a month, but he's a part of my wellness routine. He's professional, intuitive. He takes the time to really explain what he's doing and when he's doing it. And he just has this sense of being that just is comforting. And I don't know, I think I lucked out. So yeah, definitely check him out. Darryl Brennan, body of work. You will not be sorry. I'm definitely not.
My name is Megan, and I've been seeing Darryl for about a year now, for all of my, aches, joint pain, those sorts of things. I'm very involved in dance, and he's done a really great job of helping loosening me up and make me more able to do the things that I love to do. Darryl does a really great job of finding specific points that I might not even recognize are an issue and addressing them at each appointment. I've been going every 4 to 6 weeks, and I notice a significant difference when I leave and when I'm due for the next massage appointment. So I've been super happy. I would highly recommend him, and I think everyone deserves to have a great massage therapist like Darryl.